So the very first day in Jodhpur, we contacted local athletes and they suggested a place, Panchkund, and we went that place in the morning and again we lost. We had to walk around 1 kilometer to the spot.
हम लोग लोकेशन से बहुत दूर ही उतर गए क्योंकि ऑटो के लिए रास्ता ही नहीं था.
As soon as we reached the spot, the local athletes told us that guard can kick us out anytime.
And that's why we do whatever we have to do, but really quietly. Nice, man. So apparently it's not allowed to shoot in this place, and some guy came and he was like, what the fuck, what are you guys doing? And then I had to hide my camera. Sagar finds this gap and he wants to do side flip precision. He preps the gap a lot.
As soon as I went for the side flip free, security showed up and he said, you can't do anything here, I told you that. And he started arguing with us and then he kicked us out.
The security comes, we are leaving.
We started hiding our cameras, SD cards and everything. We thought it's a good idea to leave the spot and train somewhere else.
It's a little bit nasty. Sagar was preparing this insane send, but he got interrupted by a security guard.
Where the fuck is Yash?
That's a good question. This guy is really quiet. In contrast to this guys, they were really loud. And I mean, this is the reason why Yash didn't kick, so yeah.
He's still training out
He's
there.
still training. I think so too.
Meri Jaan.
After we left the temple, we had this little, how can I call it? Let's call it a bridge spot.
We found a spot on the way to the spot, and now the folks are training. Kasi says, Harit, I'm gonna do this 360 precision. Keep filming me even if I go down. Yes, boy! Drop from the bridge was not so much. I mean, it was doable, but it had rocks beneath it. You don't want to fall back into the gap because it's fucking nasty. I mean, you won't die, but you'll probably break an ankle or something.
Yes, Kasil.
Everybody was doing from the higher level to the lower level. Sagar decides, you know, fuck everybody. I can do from lower to higher. He asks me to spot him because apparently he trusts me. I was not sure if I can catch him. Alright, but I was 100% confident in this guy because Sagar is the kind of guy, if he wants to commit to a certain jump, in his mind he's 100% sure, otherwise he would not. And that gave me a lot of confidence to stand by and spot him.
Let's go, Sagar.
Yes!
Nice one.
Hey Kazi,
Yeah, what's up?
बहुत गर्मी है.
What got me here?
Yeah,
What got me here? What does it mean?
weather is very hot.
Yeah, for sure, it's very hot. Both got me.
बहुत गर्मी है.
What got me here?
हाँ मेरी जान.
Haan, meri Jaan!
We go to this white wall spot and it's really beautiful.
The first challenge I saw at this wonderful place was a Gainer Pre. To be honest, I've never done a Gainer Pre outside. But this wasn't enough for me. I wanted to have the Gainer Pre in a fucking line. The weather was pretty hot and I was so exhausted. But then, suddenly, Harit came to me and said, I want to do a certain line.
And then Harry saw a front flip. I know he was ready and he'll do it in one bang.
Oh my God. Go, come on. What the fuck? Oh, bro.
Everything that I'm doing in this line is so easy for me that I can do it maybe 50 times if I have to. Because I really wanted to slim my chances of getting injured. To my surprise, I end up getting injured. As soon as I land, my feet slip a little bit, my left ankle twists, and then my knee twists, and then I fall into a roll. Everybody watching me was fucking shocked.
What the fuck? Oh my God.
Shoot. This is the situation you need to shoot.
What the fuck? Oh my God.
Is it paining?
It's not hurting at all, so I'm not sure. I've bruised my heel though, but anyways, that's not bad. Yeah, but good overall. Not bad.
In this moment when Harit landed, I was fucking scared about him because it looked like he broke his fucking left leg.
And then I also rolled my ankle. Dude, but I stretch a lot, so that's okay. I'm fine.
Lucky.
इसलिए भोसड़ी वाले स्ट्रेच कर लेंगे तो सारे के सारे
After we helped Harit to come back to our hotel, we went to a little, how can I say it? Let's say it, a lake spot where we could dive in. As a European privileged guy, there's one thing I haven't realized. Many Indians are not able to swim. And some of the Jodhpur tracers said, Kazi, have you any advice for us how we can start to swim? So this guy wants to learn to swim and he prepped it a little bit in a not so deep water, and now we will go that way to the bridge. And yeah, if he fucked up, I will save. Yes, man, that was so nice.
Hey bro, what's up? Hey bro, I can hear something there. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Where is he? Fuck!
Is it one? Come on!
गुड मॉर्निंग, ये है डे 2 इन जोधपुर। हम लोगों ने प्लान किया था कि बहुत अर्ली मॉर्निंग जाएगा, फिर भी लेट हो ही गया।
What up, Mike? Hello, Mike.
So in Mandor Garden, there were a lot of challenges. We started training, but again, security come up and kick us out. And he said you can train in other spots, but not here because there was a temple. So we decided not to train here because, you know, it is very controversial to train near temples in India.
Plain Saga. Boy!
Everything is fine, yeah?
Wait, let me film Sagar because he went through so much of effort to clean that area just so that he can do this Kong precision, and now he can't. The disappointment is pure.
We went to this beautiful university spot. will look cool if I just do some flips, and I post it on my Instagram. So I did a side flippery, and I thought of doing a 8 twist.
ये मेरे अंकल पे आ गया बहनचोद।
What the fuck? What the fuck?